Hey, good morning. Today we're going to be learning how to add integers using the algorithm. So we've learned it with number lines. We've learned it using counters. Now we're going to do it without using manipulatives. We're just going to do, I'm going to teach you guys some rules. So, and of course, algorithm is a rule that we use in mathematics in order to do things quickly. So, we've got two different types of problems. We've got problems that have the same signs, and we have problems that have different signs. Okay, so of course, same signs means that I'm adding a positive plus a positive, or a negative plus a negative. Okay, so if I have the same signs, my rule says I'm adding, so I add the numbers, and then I'm going to keep the sign. So add the numbers, keep the sign. Okay, so if I have 2 plus 2, my answer, of course, is going to be a positive 4 because they're both positive numbers. Same if I had negative 3 plus negative 1. So I'm adding my numbers, so 3 plus 1 is 4, and I keep my sign, so it is negative 4. Okay, now if I have different signs, okay, meaning I have a negative plus a positive or a positive plus a negative, okay, in order to do this, I will subtract my two numbers. So I'm going to subtract my numbers. Okay, so the absolute value numbers. Okay, so I'm going to subtract my numbers and I'm going to keep the sign for the larger absolute value. Okay, so that means if I've got negative 4 plus 6, I'm going to take and subtract these two numbers. So 6 minus 4, that gives me 2. Because 6 is my greater number, it's going to remain a positive. Okay, now if I had the problem negative 8 plus 4, okay, I subtract my two numbers, so I'm going to do 8 subtract 4, which is 4, and because this is greater, I'm going to keep the sign that is negative because the negative 8 is has a greater absolute value. Okay, so let's try some problems together. Alright, so our first one, negative 35 plus 15. So I'm subtracting those two numbers. So 35 minus 15 is 20. Okay, and because this is greater absolute value, it is going to be a negative number. Alright, here's our next one. We've got 17 plus negative 24. Okay, so I'm subtracting those two numbers. So 24 minus 17, always taking the bigger, subtract the smaller. 24 minus 17 is 7. And because 24 is bigger, it stays a negative. Okay, 52 plus negative 45. Okay, so I'm subtracting 52 and 45, I get 7. Because 52 is greater, it remains a positive answer. Alright, negative 81 plus 92. Okay, so I'm subtracting those two numbers. I get 11. Because 92 is greater, my answer is a positive. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm always available by email and I can schedule Zoom meetings with you. Okay, see you later. Have a good day.